in our bedroom. We have undone the arms
to the mic.
Yeah. The mic arms.
Yeah, that.
We're just holding them.
We're just holding them, seeing how it works, because we don't have a fancy studio or anything like that.
We're putting it back in our bedroom. Should we close the door? Hey, Loba, you're going to have to lay somewhere. Oh my there gosh, she goes.
There she goes.
Oh, poor girl. I feel so bad for her right now. Speaking of, she's like hugging you now.
She is.
Speaking of Loba is going to be our conversation today. We're taking a break from the PCT for a minute.
She's like molting.
Her hair is just everywhere, coming out in clumps. And she's like licking it.
She's neurotically licking it.
Licking it and pulling it out.
Oh, no.
So if you hear a...
Yeah, that's her
Loba.
licking it. But yeah, welcome to the podcast. Yeti
walks into Basecamp
talking
through
hiking.
Whoa.
We are a married couple. We've through hiked the PCT, the Tour de Mont Blanc, 3/4 of the Arizona Trail. I've done the Colorado Trail and the Foothills Trail. And who knows what we're going to do this year. But hopefully we're going to go back and finish the AZT and bag another one, a little small one or something. Who knows? Maybe it's
or a
bigger.
Big one.
We'll see.
Well, we feel like we're starting to roll out the CDT this year.
Yeah.
Our country feels a little
unstable.
And this is no offense to all of our wonderful friends that are through hiking this year. We're kudos for you, but I would not want to be through hiking this year. I feel like either we're going to go into a recession or we're going to go into a civil war.
Well, the problem too is that now that public lands are open for logging and mining, they're going to be...
We're fucked.
Well, they're definitely not going to be the same, and who knows what they'll look like next year.
I know. I feel like this year's like the last year that it'll really feel...
What's not burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? But yeah, so this is our podcast. Welcome. If this is your first time listening.
Thanks for listening.
Sorry to start on a really sad note. She's about to cry over here.
Clearly, I'm so distressed. The last few months. I'm quite distressed.
This episode will be a lot funnier than we have started it.
Will it?
Yeah, I think so, because we're talking about Loba.
All things Loba.
So yeah, we're a married couple. We've done all the hiking that we just said, and we have a Husky. Her name is Loba, and she is about 2 years old.
She'll be 2 April 29th, you guys. We've had her now for a year and 4 months.
Yep, we have. And here she is. And we figured let's do another All Things Loba episode to just break up our PCT. You know, it'll be like a 30-minute episode talking about Loba. Yeah, we've got another one as well. It's called Husky Hiking, Holy Mother of Learning Curves or something like that.
Yeah, that was at the beginning when we had just got Loba.
Yep, it sure was. And we've evolved a little bit since then.
We have.
It's gotten much better.
Yeah.
We'll just kind of talk about hiking with a dog, and specifically a few anecdotes that we have from hiking with Loba on our trails.
Yeah, and if anyone has any questions, you know, after this episode about hiking with a dog, etc., we'd love to chat about it, because we're of the nature that...
Her brain is working super slow today.
Oh, okay, to preface, I worked a pretty big shoot last week, and the job that I do in film, I am like constantly having to think and move us forward like a commander of a ship. And so I think I'm still recouping.
Drink of the choice, yeah. I'm drinking Maui Brewing Company, a coconut porter.
It's actually kind of good.
It is, isn't it?
I still think High Sides is better, but theirs is a coconut stout.
Yeah, a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
Yours is a...
Coors Banquet, y'all.
Everyone knows it.
Listen, Coors Banquet, Coors drinks, period, are just... I don't know why, but it's doing it right now. It's just refreshing. It's light. It tastes like apple juice.
Is it because spring is in the air?
I think so. It's getting warmer. And we, you know, living in Breckenridge, this is like the known area of just winter, you know, and we're starting to hit spring now, which is good for the CDT hikers.
Yeah.
Because if you hit this space in May, you might be okay. You might. I don't know. But yeah, no, we're starting to get melted snow, hotter days. But who knows though? It might switch. We might have another snowstorm and all of it might go cold again. You just never know.
You never know in this place.
You never know.
It's like Narnia, the land of wonder and snow.
Yes.
Yeah. And we have a wicked witch.
Who is it?
Her name is Donald Trump. Destroying our sweet public land.
Once the witch is gone, then we'll go back to spring. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Where's what's his name? Mr. Tum Tum or something like
Mr.
that?
Tumnus.
Mr. Tumnus, that's it.
Tumnus. The sweet goat man.
Uh-huh.
I think he was a goat man.
He was a centaur. No, he was
he was not a centaur.
He was a satyr.
He was a satyr.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Satyr is like part goat, part human.
Yes. It's been a long time since I've read Chronicles of Narnia.
I know. I want to go back and read it.
I've been reading Fourth Wing, and then I got on the train of The Court of Rose and Thorns.
Uh-huh.
And what none of you know is I read very fast. Like, it's a weird phenomenon, but I read very fast.
And what I can say is that we watch TV shows on the same pace.
We do.
Because we watch them together.
Yes. I sometimes ruin them for him, though. But I would love to do a conversation about Fourth Wing. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
For anyone that actually listens or reads that. I know it's such a niche.
I would not participate.
No, it would be me and Amber.
Probably. Amber's our sister.
Yeah, but I got onto Fourth Wing and then Court of Rose and Thorns, and I read all of those. And now I'm trying a new series. I've just been reading. I'm like, you know what? I need to escape into fantasy worlds.
It's true. We're not going to do a Cotton World update in this episode, and we're not going to do an environmental corner.
Because we have no updates for you.
Yep.
We'll have some updates soon.
We'll have some updates soon, but not just yet.
Yeah, some big updates.
I guess the only update that I have is that stay tuned for next week's episode on the 21st. That's going to be an interview that we had with Glenn Van Pesky, who is the founder of Gossamer Gear. It's less of an interview and more of a book review because he is the author of a book, Take Less, Do More. And we read that while we were hiking the Arizona Trail this last winter. And we just wanted to sit down and talk to Glenn about it. And so that's going to be our first book review and kind of picking his brain about life and some of his ethics.
Yeah, I feel like it became a very deep conversation with him.
Oh, it did.
And it was amazing. It was really beautiful. So stay tuned for that.
And without further ado, let's talk about a dog.
Let's talk about Loba.
Let's talk about Loba.
Do you know what Loba stands for or Loba means?
She-wolf.
She-wolf. And she really does look like a mini wolf.
Yep. So she's basically a husky with a little bit of Malamute mixed in.
I'd say she's half and half, actually.
She's like probably an inch and a half too short. Like if her legs were a little bit longer, she would look proportional.
But it's because of her Malamute part. So typically female huskies are not on the bigger side.
Yeah.
The biggest a female husky can get is 50 pounds. But she does have Malamute in her, which makes her body look really jacked and muscular, but her legs are like short stubs.
They're not stubs. They're just like an inch and a half shorter than they should be.
They're just shorter than they, like you look at her and you're like, she looks like she should be a tiny bit taller.
If she were a little bit taller, she'd be way more wolf-like.
Yes, she would. She would. And she might even have a little bit of wolf in her. I'm not really sure because her fur looks very wolf coated.
What does a wolf coat look like?
Like the white and the gray and the black and the brown, the mix of what she carries kind of looks a little wolf-like.
Kind of looks a little husky to me.
I just really want her to have a little wolf in her.
I know you do.
And they did breed wolves here in Colorado in the 90s. So you never know. She could have some wolf.
0.5%.
Why did they name her She-Wolf, whoever had her?
Because she looked like a little she-wolf.
Exactly. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. I really want to track who had her.
You're trying to speak it into existence.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to track who maybe had her. So I've been thinking about contacting Eagle County. I don't know. Would that be like a breach of privacy?
I think we have way more important things going on in our life and figuring out our dog's DNA right now.
But no, it's not even about DNA. I want to see if they have pictures of her when she was
a puppy. Yeah, I would love to see that.
her as a puppy. So,
dude, I bet she was adorable.
Oh my gosh, I bet she was the cutest little puppy, and she'd go
all that. Yeah, I bet she did.
Oh.
I think when we last left off in the other Hiking with a Husky episode, we were talking about our struggles of hiking with her.
We were really in a hard spot with her. And I feel like we only had her, a few months at that point? A few
months, yeah.
And of course, with a new dog, that you have and you've adopted from a shelter, there of course there's going to come with that, like.
You can't talk.
No, I can't. I'm trying to connect my dots.
They're gonna with that comes a few issues and hurdles to jump over.
Well, especially for her too, trying to figure out who we are. And for those of you who didn't listen to that episode,
you should go back and listen to it.
You should. But she was given up 3 times before the shelter even got her, and within 7 months of her life. So I can imagine when she met us, it was kind of like, are you gonna keep me?
Yeah. Like, I'll wait a few months. I'll haze you.
She'd literally been tossed around, if you include the shelter, 4 times within 9 months of her life, which is devastating for a dog. So
she didn't know what home was.
She didn't. And so I think with us, she tested us for like 6 months, I feel like.
Yeah. But now she's finally owned us.
Oh my God. She has become such a good dog. Like, she's such a sweetheart.
A little Velcro dog too.
I know. She's not like most Huskies. I feel like most Huskies that you come across in life, they don't really want anything to do with you.
Until they do, until
they need something. But even like random strangers, most Huskies don't care.
It's true.
But Loba, oh my gosh.
All up in the business.
She is like at the brewery. She is the brewery dog. Like, she wants to know everybody. Everybody wants to pet her. And I'm so thankful that she's so good with people and kids.
Especially the kids.
Like, because they want to feed her or they just want to pet her and hold her and hug her. And she lets them. She's never once been aggressive to a kid or person.
There was that one lady on the bike path who
oh my God,
but
she wasn't aggressive to her. She just got so excited.
I know. She just wanted to go jump on her and say hi.
She wanted to run with her. That's what she wanted to do. So we had something happen a year ago.
If that lady had a self-defense pistol, she might have pulled it out.
Oh my God. It was actually right after we got her, and we were jogging with her on the bike path, and this woman was jogging opposite of us, and we just didn't know yet what Loba was capable of.
No.
And we're jogging. The woman's jogging, and Loba is so excited about this that she decides she's going to run up to the woman on a leash, and she's going to jump on the woman. And she jumped past her elbows, and the woman flipped out. I was like, oh my God.
She wasn't about it.
It was a scary moment.
But other than that, we have relatively good luck with Loba. She is a little bit of a resource guarder, so we kind of stopped going to the dog park. But as far as hiking goes,
oh, she's great.
All in all, she's really great. And I attribute a lot of that to the fact that we got an e-collar.
Yeah, this was a big...
Judge us if you want. It's definitely bettered our relationship with her because we have a lot more trust with her now.
Yeah, and to give preface to that, if you listen to the other one, we were debating whether we wanted to get an e-collar. I was really nervous about it. And we did do a lot of recall with her and training and all that good stuff with treats. And she was doing really well. She was learning. She was obeying. But then when we go into the backcountry backpacking, we did try recall a few times off leash, and man, oh man, she would take off. She would
after deer.
And we couldn't find her for 5 minutes. I thought at one point we lost her completely on the Rainbow Trail. You remember?
Oh yeah.
When we had to release her off the leash because of that we had this super sketchy chute of snow.
And of course it had snow on it.
And so we decided that it was safer to just let her off leash for that part.
As she took off.
She realized she was off leash and she just took off to nowhere.
33 seconds later, she realized that she wasn't hooked up.
Yeah, it did take her 30
It took her a second.
She's like, do. And then she kind of looks at both of us. And I look at her and I'm like, don't you do it. Don't you do it.
And she looked around.
And then she took off.
Oh, man. And then you could see her running off in the distance on the hilltop, chasing a herd of deer.
Wait, no, that was when...
That was a different time.
That was funny, though.
It was. Yeah, so there were 2 times. One time we let her off, the one that Marie's talking about. But another time she broke the leash on a different hike.
She broke the leash because she was so intensely wanting to chase deer.
Well, the leash has a plastic buckle that goes around the human or the person, and
That's what she broke.
Yep.
She pulled so hard and like jerked that she broke the buckle off, took off after a herd of deer.
Well, she realized.
And then you could see her like off on the distance.
Wait, no, the best
you
part.
see a herd of deer running.
Yeah, in front of you. You don't see her yet. You just see a herd of deer running. And then you see about 5 seconds later, Loba. She was so happy.
It's like a scene from the movie.
It was. She was so happy. But the Rainbow Trail one, though, I think that's when I was like, okay, we're getting an e-collar. Because Wesley was very much of the mind of like, I really think we need an e-collar. He had done a ton of research, especially with backpacking.
And we really wanted to get a roam collar.
Yeah, but a heel.
A heel, that's what it is. Not a roam, a heel. Because a heel, you could set different, basically radiuses from you.
It's like Bluetooth.
And whenever the dog exceeds that, they get a warning and then they get a pop.
Yeah.
So they learn the distances. But that is not a waterproof collar. So we wanted to get a waterproof one. So we ended up getting a Garmin.
A Sportsman Pro Garmin.
Yeah.
And it's got like a tone, a vibrate, and it does have a shock, but they're 10 levels. And Wesley's even tried them on himself to know what they feel like.
I have 10 hertz.
10 hertz. But
yeah.
So 1, 2, 3 is truly like a, oh yeah, that's just like a little pink, like kind of feeling to it.
Yeah.
So we did end up getting that. And well, it was after the Rainbow Trail, really, when she took off running after those deer, and she was gone for like 5 minutes. It terrified me.
Of the Rainbow Trail.
Yes, and it terrified me. I was like, we've lost, like the dog's gone. Like we're never gonna find her again. A mountain lion's killed her. Like it's done.
And so we did get the e-collar after that, and we've done some training with her on it. For the most part, we really only have to use
the tones
and vibrates.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, if she really is acting a fool, or one time she took off downhill.
Chase a rock, like a rock
actually
face.
Down a mountain, chasing a marmot. She did get popped on a 10 because she could have died.
That's the first time that's the only time she's ever gotten popped on a 10 because she almost went off the ledge, like, because she got so focused on chasing a marmot.
So if you have a dog and you're using an e-collar, be very mindful about using those higher settings, because those are like
just don't.
Yeah.
Don't use them unless you absolutely feel like it's necessary. Great example for the dog's safety. For example, if there is a moose right like very close and your dog is not obeying and is continuing to go to the moose, then shock it on a higher, like just shock it like higher, so that it can start to register, oh shoot, like this is painful, and clearly if this is painful, then I need to go back.
And just another bit of advice on that: do not go straight from like a 2 or a 3 to a 10. Progress. So work your way up one number at a time, depending on what your settings are, and see what the dog responds to, because a 10 may not be necessary.
No. And we, like, Loba might be a 2 most of the time, that she's not. Yeah. And that's only if the tone vibrate, the command is not working. And then it's a shock. And she knows it.
She does.
She knows when she gets shocked. But I will say, I do want to put to rest, I feel like something I researched a lot beforehand was that it messes up your relationship with your dog. That's what I was really scared about, is that it would affect our relationship with her. And to be very honest,
made it better.
It honestly made it better. And even with her, I was scared that she wouldn't trust us. And I think she's learned, and I'm assuming, I don't know Loba's head, but I think she's learned that she has freedom with the e-collar.
Yeah.
Like she's not leashed.
Yeah. And I think she likes it.
Yeah. Like she can actually explore a little bit more.
She's happy as a clam.
She's so happy. Oh my gosh. She's so happy.
I know. But just keep an eye on your dog and don't let them get out of sight, especially not only because of animals, but so you can pick up the dog's poop.
Yeah. Because you never know when they're going out there to shit.
Yep. Please pick up your dog's poop. So I think since we've gotten the e-collar, we have finished all of the Rainbow Trail with Loba, except for the last stretch, which is about 15 miles, 20 miles.
20 miles left.
Yeah, so that's about a 110-mile trail, largely for dirt bikes.
Yeah.
But we've also done a small-ish segment of the Centennial Trail with her on the e-collar.
No, we didn't do the e-collar.
We didn't have it then?
No, remember? She ran off after a squirrel and we couldn't find her for like 30 minutes, and I was like, and she's gone.
That was pre-e-collar.
It was pre-e-collar as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we did do that little stretch of the Centennial Trail with her.
She did great on that. Yeah.
I guess the big backpacking trip we've done with her on the e-collar has been the Rainbow Trail.
Yeah, we still need to do like a longer trail with her. We've done 4 days with her out there. And oh my gosh, she was so happy.
She loved it.
She loved it. She loves backpacking. She loves camping. She's great at camp. She doesn't leave. Like, even if we took the e-collar off of her at camp and it was dark, she will stay close.
Yeah.
She doesn't go wander.
She doesn't really do well in heat, and especially can't carry her food and her poop and her water whenever she's hot or it's hot outside.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of her. I can see that.
So we end up carrying her stuff for her.
But she does, because she has Malamute, and the history of, Huskies were bred to go far,
To pull
and go far. Malamutes actually were bred to carry weight. They carried the packs. And so I think it's really cool. She's got a great thru hiker dynamic to her in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she actually, I can tell she likes carrying it, like her backpack.
You think so?
I think she does. I don't think she cares. I think she enjoys, like, she just gets to be out there, and she doesn't look tired unless it's super hot. But she can do like 16 to 20 miles with us a day.
I think, what's the most she's ever done? 22?
Yeah, I think so.
22 in a day.
Where are you going? Hi. Yeah, you going over to your window because it's cooler over there?
Probably. Yep, there she goes.
Yep, she needed cold.
She loves to swim. So anytime we get near a river,
obsessed,
a pond, a lake, anything like that, she is in it, and she is just happy as a corn.
Swimming. We it's so cute because she also plays fetch with us. So she knows how to play fetch, and we'll play fetch with her, and we'll throw the ball in the water if we're by a river or a lake, and she'll go get it. It's the cutest thing.
Yeah. And if your dog cannot see where you threw the ball or the whatever, get a rock or a snowball.
Try to throw
it by it.
Yeah, because
then they'll see it.
Loba just truly, she's like, where did it go? And then she's so confused. She doesn't know where to even look.
Yeah.
She has to see where it goes.
She does. She's visual, audio visual.
Yeah, I think she is. No, I have let's talk about that story of the waterfall.
Oh my God. Oh, that's right. We did a stretch of the Gore Range Trail with her.
We did do a stretch of the Gore Range.
Yeah.
And it was the last part because so the Gore Range Trail is 54 miles. The year before we had done, relatively, and the year before in 23, we had done 30 miles of it, or 25, because we still had half. And then literally that weekend is when I dislocated my shoulder. And I think that's why I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do this for some reason. I'm really tired.
So we picked the trail back up in 2024.
With Loba.
We went back up the road that we exited the trail from.
Yeah, we hiked up
in 23. We hiked up it with Loba.
Uh-huh.
We reconnected to the trail, and then we hiked the rest of the length of the trail. We actually need to talk about the Gore Range.
We do. I'd love to do that one again, though.
Yeah.
Like a full on, like, full through.
We're going to do an episode about that one.
Yeah, the Gore Range actually was really cool.
That'd be a good short episode.
It's beautiful for the last portion. The first portion was hell. Felt like Oregon in the trees with mosquitoes.
Yeah, but we did take Loba back.
We did.
Whenever we decided to go and finish it.
The last half, yeah.
And she did so darn good.
She loved it. Was it
3? No, it was 2 nights, 3 days, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Because we had decided to take our time with Loba.
Yes.
And there were 2 passes we had to do to finish.
Yeah, Eccles and what was the other one? Geneva Pass. Yep. So we would go by these little alpine lakes, and every time we would go by one, she would get in it and she would swim.
She was so happy.
Be like a little lily pad on the lake, just like slowly swimming, and you see her little stubby legs like swimming in it.
I wonder for her if, like, as we started to do these hikes with her and through like these backpacking trips with her, I wonder if that's when she started to realize these are my people and I love them and I want to keep them.
Maybe.
Because she'd probably never experienced that before.
It could be that.
Because it started to shift for her, I think, in like September, October is when she started being a lot cozier and cuddlier to us and nicer. She didn't test us anymore.
As much.
She doesn't really test us as much. It's only, I don't think she intentionally tries to test us anymore. I really don't.
Well, she tested me on the Gore Range.
Well, yeah. So then the waterfall. So here we are.
Midways through our 3-day stretch. And there is a notable waterfall on the map. Like, everybody that is in this area literally takes a trail from a trailhead up to this waterfall just to go and enjoy it.
Isn't it called like Rainbow Falls or something?
No, it's not. I don't think it's Rainbow Falls, is it?
I thought it was.
Maybe it is.
I thought it was because it goes to Rainbow Lake, I think. Because they're all in the same area.
Yeah. So this is a cascading waterfall. And when I say cascading, I mean it falls, it hits a plateau, it falls again, it's a plateau falls.
Like 10, 15 feet.
Yeah. And Loba decided to go and enjoy the water on one of these plateaus, but she enjoyed it right at the edge before it spills over.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there right next to her. Marie's behind me. I'm near Loba. Loba goes in the water, and I'm like, I have a weird feeling immediately. And I'm like, I need to stay close. And as soon as Loba gets all 4 feet in the water, the current takes her. And her feet are swept out from underneath her.
She panics.
And she panics, and she starts to go over the edge.
It's funny now because she's safe, but it was terrifying in the moment.
It was terrifying in the moment. And so I take off. I didn't even have my pack on. I was already taken off at this point. So I immediately just jump into the water with everything on.
He did. Look at him as chivalrous.
And I grab her, and we go over the ledge together.
And you know what's funny from my viewpoint, though, is he grabs her, though, and it's like he's going down a slide at a theme park.
Yeah.
He's holding her full frontal, he's literally got both arms around her, and it's like he's sliding down a slide is how he had positioned himself going down the waterfall.
Yeah.
And you can just see Loba's face is pure panic.
Yep. But luckily the fall was only, 7 feet.
I think it was 10. It was significant.
But it was okay because we didn't break anything.
Oh my gosh, I was so
we
scared.
We were unscathed. So
You
we just hit
did.
another plateau and we were fine.
But Loba, though, she realizes what's happened. Her ears are pinned back, and she is trying to claw her way out of there. She's like, oh no. She's like trying to get up the rock, and she can't get up the rock. There's like,
she couldn't. It was
poor
too
thing.
smooth.
She was so scared.
She was scared. Yeah. Physics.
She was
baby.
terrified. But a good thing, too, though, that you caught her, because the next waterfall over was the big waterfall. That was like 100-foot drop.
Was the big drop.
And so it was a good thing you caught all that, babe, because I don't know if she would have.
Boy, we both could have died.
Jeez. I know. I was literally panicking when I saw the whole thing happen. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
So yeah, our relationship has gotten much better with her. You know, honestly, I sleep better whenever she's with us in the tent at night because she's basically our animal alarm.
She is. And she'll pop her head up and like look around.
Yeah. And it's the cutest thing. In the middle of the night, sometimes she'll wake up and come and but she'll come and make sure that we're okay. Especially if it's cold. She'll come and check on us.
It's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah. She'll come and do a little safety check.
It's really cute. I like, especially when it's really cold. It's when she comes up, she'll sniff us, I think, to make sure we're okay. Because she's fine. She's over there just chilling. She's curled up
in her little ball.
She's got
her nose next to her belly.
Yeah. And she's just curled up, happy as a clam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty great with her.
It is. I think the last thing I wanted to talk about before we wrap up is her relationship with Tank.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. So Loba has a boyfriend, and his name is Tank.
And the owner is my boss.
Of Highside Brewery. And he's a golden retriever, and Loba and Tank are only like 4 months apart, I think. 3 or 4 months apart. And she's older. And Tank is a golden.
Yeah.
And he still has his balls.
He's the cutest little golden.
Oh my God, he's so cute. But he just lets Loba boss him around. And I think Loba loves it.
Oh yeah.
She's obsessed with him.
She is the pants wearer in the relationship.
100%.
Without a doubt, yeah.
So the cutest thing, I think, is what we didn't talk about is, so Loba has started resource guarding, which has been really hard for me. We kind of did, but like didn't tap into it. But
if you want to tap, go ahead.
I'm tapping.
Tap in.
Tap in. It's been really hard as a dog mom because I'm like, oh no, what did I do wrong for her to start resource guarding? Because she's like the most perfect dog ever. And she started resource guard. And we think it was at the shelter, like probably some dog took a toy and she never got it again. So she probably got really scared and anxious. And when we go to the dog park, another dog would have a toy that was theirs and she'd want to take it. And I would take it away from her. And I think she started to build this anxiety that she wouldn't get this thing she wanted. And so she started to get more aggressive with dogs. So we've been trying to figure that out and be patient just with the process and with sweet Loba, knowing she's having anxiety and having empathy for her process. Because I'm sure she can feel my anxiety when it's happening.
We actually went to get a routine checkup with her at the vet. And the vet told us to drug her And I'm like, no, we're not going to do that.
Want to drug her, which it's like if some people want to do that because they feel out of control with their dog, I get it. But like, I don't feel out of control with Loba.
No.
Loba's actually very responsive and she listens very well to us. And so I do feel like she obeys very well. But the coolest thing is Tank came over couple weeks ago to our apartment, and I like typically hide all the toys, but I forgot to hide like 2 or 3 of them, and one of them's like a stuffed squirrel, and Tank had it and was playing keep away from Loba. And Loba didn't get crazy, she didn't get aggressive, and then she took it and she put it like, she wasn't getting aggressive or crazy, she was playing keep away, and then she gave Tank the squirrel in her mouth, and he took it out of her mouth.
Oh.
And so I kept, as she's doing all this, I'm doing positive reinforcement and I'm giving her treats. And I'm like, good girl, this is so great. You're sharing. This is so good. Because I know that's a big part of resource guarding. It's like you want to tell and show the dog that when they share, or like it's this feeling of like, hey, you get just as much as they get, and you get a treat for it too. Like, this is so good. Like, this is all good. Like, you're not getting something taken away from you. And I think that's what was just so exciting to see. Like, I didn't have to have this anxiety or whatever. And she could just enjoy her toys with Tank.
It's funny you say this, because now whenever you had your 4-day shoot last week, I had Tank over here at least 2 or 3 different days, and they would be playing with the same tennis ball, and she didn't growl one time.
And she didn't get crazy.
Yeah, she didn't go crazy.
Which we've seen her get crazy with dogs.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because she has trust with him.
Maybe.
Or if we keep reinforcing to her, like giving her treats, that this is good. I wonder now if we take her to the dog park, how we can keep reinforcing that.
It's because it's her boyfriend.
She loves him.
She loves him. Oh, boy.
You have anything to share about Loba and Tank?
Yeah, actually. We had this little 2-mile loop that we have been doing together recently, all 3 of us. So me, Loba, and Tank, when Marie's been at work. I have since stopped doing it because some jerk in the neighborhood decided to call the cops on me, because literally, not even my vehicle, so the deer guard on the front of my SUV was about 2 inches onto the shoulder of the road, because I couldn't
that's what it was? I don't think I realized it was the deer guard.
Yeah, it was a little guard. My car wasn't even in the road. I was parked literally in the ditch, in the snow, in the mud.
Parked, yeah.
And I left just enough of my car on like the actual paved surface so that I could get out and not get stuck.
Oh my gosh. And it's a great little trail that we do all the time close to our house.
And it only takes an hour to do the full 2 miles.
And it's a loop, and Loba loves it.
Yeah, but somebody decided to call the cops on me for that. Give me a warning. The cop said, if you can't adventure on a trail that you can't get to the trailhead for, you should pick a different trail to adventure on.
That's so
what she told me.
That's devastating.
Well, whatever. Bunch of rich white people that have nothing better to do than complain about.
In Summit County, that's literally all they have.
Then complain about some older vehicle being parked on the shoulder. Not even on the shoulder, like off of the shoulder. It's stupid. But anyways, so we'd been doing this trail a couple days in a row before I got that warning from Breck PD, and they will go on this trail. Whenever we hike Loba and Tank together, they are hiking the trail with us, but the entire time they're hiking it, they're gnawing at each other. So they're playing and chasing each other and gnawing at each other's necks. And this one particular time, they were just going about their business, hiking and gnawing. And I kept noticing that they had, like, one would have something in its mouth, and then the other would have something in their mouth. And I'm like, it's got to be a stick or something, right? And I heard Loba not actually growl, but kind of make a noise one time. And I'm like, okay, obviously they have something, and one is taking it from the other and vice versa. What is it? And so I got it out of Loba's mouth, and it turned out to be, it looked like a little piece of a horn that had like fallen off. I would probably say a moose, because there's a lot of moose in the area, but there are also elk. But it looked like a piece of horn, really hard to tell. And I'm like, okay, well, this is ridiculous, but it's also kind of a cool looking thing. So I decided to we turn around on this trail and go back downhill, because the rest to complete the loop is just too snowy. And I didn't want to post hole up to my belly. So I turn around. I got this thing with me. They are all on top of me, both Loba and Tank, and they really want this thing. And I'm like, y'all are not going to get it. And so I took it out of the pocket that I had it in, and I held it over my head. And I just sat it there on top of my head. And I'm like, I'm going to walk around like this. Y'all are not going to get it because I know that as soon as I toss it down, you're going to pick it up.
I did not realize you tossed it on top of your head.
So I'm gonna keep it here. I had a hat on, so I'm gonna keep it here. And we walk maybe another 2-3 minutes. I'm like, something really stinks. And come to find out, this little piece of horn still had some flesh in it, and it was rotting. And not only that, but it was rotting and dripping on my head. I know. And so all the pockets that I had it in, my hat.
Did you wash
all
that
the clothes.
bag?
No, I have not washed it yet.
Is it the UD?
Yeah, it's one of the
Oh,
UDs.
one of them. So you took both of them. So which one is it?
But I washed all the clothes, but this thing was dripping on me, and I'm like, this is unacceptable.
Oh no.
So they were still on top of me, and admittedly, I'm like, y'all need to go away. Go ahead and play, because I need them to go and be distracted
so you can bury it.
So I can chunk it in the woods. And they did. They finally ran away from me, finally playing with each other, and I chunked it. And every time we've gone back and done that trail since then, Loba tries to go in that direction to get it. And she got it one time, but she brought it really close to the trail.
Oh, Loba.
And, just a little quick tone on the e-collar, and she drops it. So that was a good time.
Well, and then we think they got sick from it because 2 days later,
they were throwing up.
Tank was throwing up.
She's
for
having
like
diarrhea.
2 hours. Yeah, she had diarrhea. And like, Axe was like, do you know? I was like, I think Wesley mentioned that they were chewing on a rotting bone 2 days ago.
Yes.
So I bet she's sick from that.
That's what happened.
And she was having diarrhea for like an hour, and then they were both fine.
And they lived happily ever after in their little romance at the brewery.
They are so happy to be together. It's the cutest thing. But then she gets so jealous.
Oh, she does.
So if another dog comes into the brewery and wants to play with Tank, Loba starts barking like crazy. She's like, "Brr, brr, 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 brr."
We've had to cut her off a little bit because whenever she comes to the brewery, she'll go behind the bar and lick the bus tub of dirty plates.
She's getting chunky.
She was getting chunky, and the vet said that she needed to lose a few pounds.
So yeah, she's lost some weight since then. We've cut her food a little bit.
Yeah. I think to summarize all of this, the few takeaways that you should get from this episode are that
Loba's amazing.
She's beautiful.
She's adorable.
Hiking with a dog does take patience. There's a huge learning curve, and you should not feel ashamed if you think it gets to the point where you should explore using an e-collar, especially if you do a lot of backpacking and it's not realistic to keep your dog always on a leash.
Especially also if you're going through mountain lion territory, bear territory, moose territory. The thing is it's way more important to keep your dog safe than to have your dog be killed.
Yeah. And just also, I guess to that, be mindful of what type of leash you use, because those plastic buckles can break, especially if you have strong dogs.
Yeah, we've learned.
But all in all, get yourself a dog spouse, so a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Adopt a dog is what I would say. If you want a dog and you've thought about it for a long time, you should adopt.
Yeah.
And figure out how to bring it with you on your through hikes and your backpacking trips, because they're getting to have an experience with you that you're getting to have, and they wouldn't have had that with anyone else. And so think of it like that, they're a companion to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're a Texan or a Georgian, don't dump your Huskies, please.
No, that was Alabama that I saw. That was
Alabama.
Yeah, somebody dumped their Husky literally on the side of the road.
But there's a whole Georgia page you follow too.
Yeah, and Texas. Yeah, it's so sad. I don't know why, but those areas in the deep south in Texas, for some reason, it's like people really want a Husky because they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then they realize how much work goes into a Husky, and they're like, I can't do this. And then they just become very horrible humans and abandon them.
So be sweet, be kind, do your research before adopting or purchasing a dog, whatever you decide to do.
Yeah.
And just know that they will be your best companions until the day they're not there.
I know. Loba just cuddles with us in the morning.
She's the best.
She literally cuddles. Like, she'll tuck her little chin into our chins. Like, she knows.
Chinny chin chin.
Her chinny chin chins. Also, she's having a dream right now.
Is she twitching?
She was like twitching her legs. It's the funniest thing when she has a dream, because she'll like in the middle of the night, all of a sudden you can hear her over there and she'll be like, bah, bah,
Or she'll start whining.
Bah.
Yeah.
and we're like, Loba, go back to sleep.
She'll be twitching. Yeah.
But no, she's got so much personality, and she's truly like a child to us.
Yeah.
We missed her so much on the AZT.
I know, but she would have died.
Oh, well, no, actually, she would have loved most of it.
Until she got to the area with the cacti. Yeah.
Aren't they called choyas?
I think so.
Those horrible ones that jump out into the trail.
The jumping choyas.
Oh my God.
The rockets.
All we can tell you is Loba's very dramatic. There she goes. Look at her. She's twitching.
I see her.
She's very dramatic.
When it comes to pain.
And one time when she got maybe 2 little cactus nails in her.
Cacti
nails. She lost her ever loving mind and couldn't walk for like 2 miles or 3 miles.
You call them nails? You mean needles?
Needles, whatever. Yes.
I think it's time for us to adjourn and go make some dinner.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
We got to bathe her.
We got to bathe her
stinks.
too. She's stinking.
And she's molting.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you for listening to this episode. I know it was kind of a last spur of the minute, less informative, but kind of informative, but also just a fun little jaunt into the life of hiking with Loba.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, you guys. Thank you so much, Charlotte, for editing this episode.
Yeah.
And thank you to the Fire Once Lost for your epic song that you let us use every time. We appreciate you.
Appalachian Trail.
If you want to email us at yetiwalksintobasecamp@gmail.com for any thoughts, comments, questions, and also you can DM us.
You can do that. And thank you everyone who has recently subscribed to our Patreon, even as a free member, especially those folks who are planning or starting or already on their PCT hike for the 2025 season. If you would like, we do have Basecamp's full-on itinerary
y'all
from our 2022 hike on the PCT. If you think you'll find it helpful, it's there. Just go on our Patreon and it's free for you to have and download.
Yeah, it gives mile for mile. I broke it down literally per mile to the day we finished. And we only finished 4 days before I predicted.
Yeah.
But it has mile for mile. It also has specific campsites I researched. It has trail towns. It has resupply. There's just all these little nuggets in there if you want to spend the time to look through it.
So I'll put a link specifically to that document in the show notes if you like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess how would Loba say our tagline?
I think Loba would be like, "Oh my God, it's a squirrel. Oh my God, I got pissed.
Squirrel?
Oh my God, I got poop.
Moose?
Let me eat that stick. Happy trails."
That's great.